Coffee, a beloved beverage for millions around the world, holds an undeniable charm. For some, it's the aroma that stirs the soul, while for others, it's the burst of energy that a cup brings. While tea often embodies a sense of calm and reflection, coffee is synonymous with vigor and productivity. Both drinks have their own health benefits and are often seen as healthier alternatives to sugary sodas and energy drinks. But the big question remains, how much coffee can one drink each day? Let's explore. Recent research sheds light on coffee's potential to significantly influence health outcomes. A study conducted by a team of Japanese scientists sought to compare the effects of coffee and green tea on reducing the risk of pneumonia among the elderly. Published in March 2021 in the journal Scientific Reports, the study analyzed data from 573 individuals aged 65 and above. The findings were surprising. Consuming 2 cups of coffee daily could reduce the risk of pneumonia in the elderly by nearly half. Meanwhile, drinking 2 to 5 cups of green tea showed no significant benefit and, in some cases, slightly increased the risk. While green tea enthusiasts need not worry excessively, it's clear that coffee stands out in this particular regard. Beyond pneumonia, coffee and tea both have broader health implications. A comprehensive study by researchers at Tianjin Medical University examined data from nearly 500,000 individuals. They analyzed the consumption patterns of coffee and tea, either alone or in combination, and their impact on overall mortality rates. The results were fascinating. Drinking 1 to 2 cups of coffee combined with 2 to 4 cups of tea daily was associated with a 22% reduction in overall mortality risk. Furthermore, it reduced cardiovascular disease-related mortality by 24% and respiratory disease-related mortality by 31%. These benefits are largely attributed to the caffeine content found in both beverages. Caffeine is known to enhance metabolism, boost energy expenditure, and aid in weight management. Studies have shown that higher plasma caffeine levels lead to a more robust thermogenic response, helping the body burn calories more efficiently. This effect not only supports weight loss, but also reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 23% with consistent consumption. Interestingly, the combined consumption of coffee and tea seems to amplify these benefits. It has been found to be particularly effective in reducing the risk of stroke and dementia. However, while the combination is beneficial, it is essential to consume these beverages responsibly and be mindful of a few critical factors. Drinking coffee and tea correctly. One of the most common mistakes people make is consuming these beverages at very high temperatures. Drinking coffee or tea when it's too hot can damage the delicate mucosa lining the esophagus, potentially increasing the risk of esophageal and gastric cancer. The optimal temperature for consumption lies between 10 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees Celsius. Temperatures above 65 degrees Celsius are particularly harmful and should be avoided. Another common pitfall is drinking coffee or tea on an empty stomach. This practice can lead to a range of digestive issues. Green tea, with its high levels of polyphenol and caffeine, can irritate the stomach lining, causing discomfort, dizziness, and even nausea. Similarly, coffee on an empty stomach may overstimulate the sympathetic nervous system, leading to a decrease in appetite and potential gastric distress over time. Prolonged habits of drinking coffee without food can exacerbate conditions like gastritis and bloating. Additionally, it's important to avoid consuming coffee or tea alongside certain medications. Substances in these beverages, such as caffeine and tannins, can interfere with the metabolism of various drugs, including cold medications, sleeping pills, vitamins, and thyroid hormones. This interaction can reduce the efficacy of medications, or even cause adverse reactions. Long-term benefits of coffee. Numerous studies highlight the long-term benefits of moderate coffee consumption, particularly for middle-aged and elderly individuals. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation explored the impact of caffeine on brain metabolism, led by Professor Powell. The research demonstrated that caffeine affects nearly 720 gene fragments associated with brain function. One significant finding was a link between caffeine and acetylcholine levels. Drinking coffee was shown to decrease acetylcholine levels in the brain, thereby enhancing brain metabolism and slowing the loss of nerve cells. For middle-aged and elderly people, this effect translates to a 41% reduced risk of developing dementia. Caffeine also supports fat metabolism, insulin regulation, and overall nervous system health, contributing to improved immunity and reduced risk of metabolic diseases. Developing a habit of moderate coffee consumption could, therefore, be a valuable preventive strategy for maintaining cognitive and physical health in later life. How much coffee is too much? The American Cancer Research Center has also delved into the relationship between coffee consumption and disease risk. Their findings indicate that drinking up to 3 150 milliliters cups of coffee daily maximizes the health benefits. Beyond this amount, the positive effects plateau, and excessive consumption may even pose risks. For middle-aged and elderly individuals, 3 cups, roughly 450 milliliters, of coffee daily is a reasonable guideline. Of course, personal tolerance and health conditions should also be taken into account. Adjusting consumption based on individual preferences and physical responses ensures that coffee remains a beneficial addition to one's routine without crossing into harmful territory. Who should avoid coffee? While coffee offers numerous benefits, it is not suitable for everyone. Certain groups of people should exercise caution or avoid it altogether. For instance, children and pregnant women are advised to steer clear of coffee due to its stimulating effects on the nervous system and potential impacts on calcium absorption and fetal development. Similarly, individuals with neurasthenia, a condition characterized by chronic fatigue and anxiety, may find that coffee worsens their symptoms. These considerations underscore the importance of making informed choices about coffee consumption. For those who can tolerate it, coffee can be a wonderful ally for health. For others, alternatives or moderated approaches may be necessary. To be continued, the story of coffee's health benefits and risks doesn't end here. Up next, we'll dive into the differences between instant and ground coffee, exploring how these variations impact health outcomes and what middle-aged and elderly coffee drinkers should keep in mind. Stay tuned. Continuing our exploration of coffee's impact on health, one topic we're diving into is the comparison between instant coffee and ground coffee. While both offer the stimulating effects of caffeine, their nutritional profiles and potential health benefits can differ significantly. For middle-aged and elderly individuals, understanding these differences is crucial to making the right choice. Instant coffee versus ground coffee, a health comparison. Instant coffee, known for its convenience, has become a staple for many, particularly those seeking a quick caffeine fix. However, the production process often involves additional ingredients, such as sugar and artificial flavorings, which can undermine its health benefits. A study involving 350,000 participants published in the journal Phyllis Medicine found that while instant coffee does reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and dementia, its effectiveness is slightly lower than that of ground coffee. Instant coffee was associated with a 16% reduction in cardiovascular disease risk and a 19% reduction in dementia risk. In contrast, ground coffee achieved reductions of 20% and 40%, respectively. The difference lies in the chemical composition. Ground coffee retains more natural antioxidants and essential compounds like chlorogenic acid, which is known to support heart health and reduce inflammation. Instant coffee, on the other hand, often undergoes processes that strip away some of these beneficial components. The drawbacks of instant coffee. Despite its advantages and convenience, instant coffee has notable drawbacks. Many commercial brands add sugar, trans fats, and other additives to enhance flavor. For middle-aged and elderly individuals, many of whom may have conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, these additives can be detrimental. Trans fats, in particular, are known to increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Therefore, when choosing instant coffee, it is advisable to opt for high-quality products that are free of sugar and artificial ingredients. For those who value both health and convenience, some manufacturers now offer premium instant coffee options that are minimally processed and free of harmful additives. These can be a suitable alternative for individuals who don't have the time to brew ground coffee but still want to reap the benefits of caffeine. Ground coffee, the gold standard. When it comes to health benefits, ground coffee stands out. Its richer nutrient profile makes it a superior choice for those aiming to maximize the positive effects of coffee on brain and heart health. Additionally, ground coffee often contains fewer additives, allowing drinkers to control exactly what goes into their cup. For middle-aged and elderly coffee lovers, this can make a significant difference in long-term health outcomes. One noteworthy benefit of ground coffee is its impact on fat metabolism. Studies have shown that compounds in ground coffee stimulate enzymes that help break down fats, making it particularly effective for weight management. Combined with its ability to improve brain metabolism and reduce the risk of dementia, ground coffee can be seen as a holistic health drink for aging populations. Moderation is key. While the benefits of coffee are clear, moderation remains essential. Overconsumption can lead to a range of negative effects, from insomnia and restlessness to increased heart rate and digestive discomfort. These issues are especially pertinent for middle-aged and elderly individuals, whose tolerance for caffeine may decrease with age. Experts recommend capping daily coffee intake at 3 cups for optimal health benefits. For those who enjoy both coffee and tea, a combination, such as 2 cups of coffee and 2 cups of tea daily, can offer a balanced intake of antioxidants and caffeine without overloading the system. Tips for healthy coffee consumption. To fully enjoy coffee's benefits while minimizing risks, consider the following tips. Choose quality beans. Opt for high-quality ground coffee or reputable instant coffee brands with no added sugars or trans fats. Organic options are particularly beneficial, as they are free of pesticides and chemicals. Avoid excessive heat. Let your coffee cool slightly before drinking. Consuming coffee at temperatures above 65 degrees Celsius can harm the esophagus and stomach lining. Pair coffee with food. Avoid drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Pairing it with a meal or snack can help mitigate potential digestive discomfort and maintain energy levels. Limit additives. Minimize the use of sugar, creamers, and syrups, as these can add unnecessary calories and fats. For those who prefer a sweeter taste, consider natural alternatives like cinnamon or stevia. Monitor timing. Drinking coffee too late in the day can interfere with sleep. For most people, it's best to enjoy coffee in the morning or early afternoon. Stay hydrated. Coffee is a diuretic, meaning it can increase urine output and potentially lead to dehydration. Balance coffee consumption with plenty of water throughout the day. Special considerations for certain groups. As discussed earlier, coffee is not suitable for everyone. Pregnant women, children, and individuals with certain medical conditions should exercise caution or avoid it altogether. However, for healthy adults, particularly middle-aged and elderly individuals, coffee can be a valuable addition to a balanced diet. For those who are new to coffee or are considering increasing their intake, it's important to start slowly. Gradually introducing 1 or 2 cups per day allows the body to adjust to the effects of caffeine without overwhelming the system. Final thoughts. Coffee is much more than a morning pick-me-up. Its scientifically proven benefits, ranging from improved brain function and reduced risk of dementia to enhanced fat metabolism and cardiovascular health, make it a powerful ally for middle-aged and elderly individuals. By choosing the right type of coffee, consuming it in moderation, and avoiding common pitfalls, one can unlock its full potential as part of a healthy lifestyle. Ground coffee, with its superior nutrient profile, remains the gold standard for health-conscious coffee drinkers. However, high-quality instant coffee can also offer substantial benefits for those seeking convenience. Ultimately, the key lies in mindful consumption, enjoying coffee for its rich flavor, invigorating effects, and health benefits without exceeding one's personal limits. So, how many cups of coffee should you drink every day? For most adults, 3 cups appear to be the sweet spot for reaping maximum benefits while minimizing risks. Whether you prefer your coffee black, with a splash of milk, or paired with a good book, savor it as part of a balanced and thoughtful approach to health and wellness. In the end, coffee is more than a drink. It's a ritual, a comfort, and for many, a symbol of vitality. By making informed choices, you can enjoy this beloved beverage while supporting your long-term health. Remember, it's not just about the quantity of coffee you drink, but also the quality of the experience and the care you take in consuming it. Let each cup serve as a moment of joy and reflection, a simple yet profound reminder of the small pleasures that make life richer.